Be afraid, very afraid, because there is a new resistance cell operating inside Washington, D.C. They're organized, they're persistent, they are completely unfireable, and they have infiltrated one of the most exclusive private clubs in the Capitol. They can't be primaried, they cannot be deported. They do not respond to subpoenas or chemical warfare. And they have wings. And yes, health inspectors hit Trump National Golf Club in D.C. and found, quote, a large quantity of small flies swarming around a storage room next to the employee restrooms, plus pest chemicals that aren't approved for use anywhere near food. And the club's official response, word for word, quote, these so-called violations are fabricated, politically motivated, and completely without merit. Yep, the flies are politically motivated. Somewhere there's a fly with a tiny clipboard and a Bernie sticker on its wing going, Phase 1 of the resistance complete. That's such a funny thing to think about. And the empire-wide track record here is basically on the plagues of Egypt schedule. Westchester insects and rodents, Chicago flies, broken dishwashers, wastewater in the kitchen. Bedminster, a former employee, says that he found maggots and mold in the soft serve machine. And Trump himself, a known slob, was reportedly disgusted when he found out. So the man believes that the bugs in his ice cream are real, but the flies in D.C., that's the deep state. Pick a lane, big guy. Either the bugs are real and everywhere, or the soft serve was framed. By the way, what's the most unhinged excuse you've ever heard somebody give instead of, hey, we messed up, we'll fix it? Work stories, family stories, we've got enough of the Trump ones. So put it all in the comments, I want to hear them. But I want to go full crackpot just for a second. Because if the golf club gets a conspiracy theory, I get one too. What if somewhere in a very specific basement of the deep state, somebody has spent years selectively breeding a strain of flies engineered for one mission, locating food near Trump properties, refuse to leave, they're trained, deployed, fluent in absurdity. I have no evidence for this, but neither does the golf club, and they get to put out a press release. So I've earned at least one unhinged crackpot theory. Of course, look, my actual thought here is that the flies might be the last independent agency left in this country. Nobody can fire the flies. Nobody can primary them. They are on everyone's enemy list, and they're on no one's enemy list. They just keep showing up wherever there's food and ignored health codes, which makes them, frankly, more functional as an oversight organization than anyone else left in Washington. And yes, I am including real committees there. And look, you can't accuse an insect of partisan bias unless you've completely lost the plot or your mind, and I think Trump National Golf Club and Donald Trump have lost both about bugs. And yes, independent media like us, we cover bugs, and we survive and thrive on your interactions, your likes, your comments, your shares, all of it. So take a second and leave a comment for us. And leave a comment for any outlet that's out there still reporting on the flies, because apparently, even the flies, they get accused of bias before the corporate media gets accused of bias.